Oh, hello. I'm glad to see you. I hope everything is well on your end. Here it's been a very cold and rainy morning, and it has made me feel quite melancholic. And so I was enjoying a melancholic book, Loss and Gain by John Henry Newman, with a nice cup of tea. And I thought I might read you an excerpt from this, which I think fits perfectly this situation. So here the protagonist is called Charles, and he's having a conversation with his mother and his sisters about autumn. And this Charles is based on John Henry Newman's story of his life. Basically, it's a novel, but it's very based on his life. And it's called Loss and Gain, the story of a convert. But in this particular instance, Charles has been, for some reason that you will understand if you read the book, he's been momentarily expelled from Oxford, so he's staying with his family in the countryside, and so he's feeling a bit melancholic, and the season reflects that mood, and so he has something to say about this. And so his mother is complaining about his reading habit at first. So here goes. "My dear boy, I really think you read too much," said his mother. "Only think how many hours you have been at it today. You are always up 1 or 2 hours before the sun, and I don't think you've had your walk today." "It's so dismal walking alone, my dear mother. And as to walking with you and my sisters, it's pleasant enough, but no exercise." "But Charlie," said Mary, that's the sister, "that's absurd of you. These nice sunny days, which you could not expect at this season, are just the time for long walks. Why don't you resolve to make straight for the plantations, or to Mount Hart Hill, or go right through Dunwood and back?" "Because all woods are dun and dingy just now, Mary, and not green. It's quite melancholy to see them." "Just the finest time of the year," said his mother. "It's universally allowed. All painters said that the autumn is the season to see a landscape in." "All gold and russet," said Mary. "It makes me melancholy," said Charles. "What? The beautiful autumn makes you melancholy?" asked his mother. "Oh, my dear mother, you mean to say that I am paradoxical again? I cannot help it. I like spring, but autumn saddens me." "Charles always says so," said Mary. "He thinks nothing of the rich hues into which the sober green changes. He likes the dull uniform of summer." "No, it is not that," said Charles. "I never saw anything so gorgeous as Magdalen Water Walk, for instance, in October. And for all you Inklings fans, this might ring a bell. It is quite wonderful, the variety of colors. I admire and I am astonished, but I cannot love or like it. It is because I cannot separate the look of things from what it portends. That rich variety is but a token of disease and death." "Surely," said Mary, "colors have their own intrinsic beauty. We may like them for their own sake." No, 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 no," said Charles. "We always go by association. Else why not admire raw beef, or a toad, or some other reptiles, which are as beautiful and bright as tulips or cherries, yet revolting, because we consider what they are, not how they look." "What next?" said his mother, looking up from her work. "My dear Charles, you're not serious in comparing cherries to raw beef or to toads." "No, my dear mother," answered Charles, laughing. "No, I only say that they look like them, not are like them." "A toad look like a cherry, Charles," persisted Mrs. Redding. "Oh, my dear mother," he answered, "I can't explain. I really have said nothing out of the way. Mary does not think I have." "But," said Mary, "why not associate pleasant thoughts with autumn?" "It is impossible," said Charles. "It is the sick season and the deathbed of nature. I cannot look with pleasure on the decay of the mother of all living. The many hues upon the landscape are but the spots of dissolution." "This is a strange, unnatural view, Charles," said Mary. "Shake yourself, and you will come to a better mind. Don't you like to see a rich sunset? Yet the sun is leaving you." Charles was for a moment paused. Then he said, "Yes, but there was no autumn in Eden." Suns rose and set in paradise, but the leaves were always green and did not wither. There was a river to feed them. Autumn is the fall. So, my dearest Charles, said Mrs. Redding, you don't go out walking these fine days because there was no autumn in the Garden of Eden. Oh, said Charles, laughing, it is cruel to bring me so to book. What I meant was that my reading was a direct obstacle to walking, and that the fine weather did not tempt me to remove it. So, you can end this one here. I particularly enjoy this passage because the way Charles sees autumn, and with this being the deathbed of nature, and that you cannot remove the colors from what it's associated with. And I wondered if that was John Henry Newman's view of autumn. In any way, this allows me to enjoy it. I can still enjoy autumn despite this. So let me know how you feel about it. Is this your favorite season, or do you see it as a precursor of death? Anyway, glad to see you and see you soon. Bye.